F1, right? Perhaps the fastest growing sport in America. These supercars that can get up to like 200 plus miles an hour, 218, with Formula One kicking off its new season in Bahrain with a first for Americans. They're making history here. You see Logan Sergeant there. He's 22 years old. He's the first U.S. driver in 7 years. Now, he's racing for a British team, but there is a U.S.-based team, which means this is the very first time we've seen an American driver and American team on the track at the same time in decades. And the U.S. is kind of at the center of the F1 universe this year. We've got 3 races in Miami, Austin, and in Vegas. That's more than any other country. And look at the TV numbers, up about 30%, a little more than 1 million viewers, even though it's still well behind the nearly 17 million people that watch the NFL. Our in-house F1 expert, Sahil Kapur, is joining us now. Let me just dispense with this. You cover Capitol Hill. This is not a Hill-related story, but you're obsessed with F1. You've been watching since you were 9 years old. I have to say, it's not the NFL, right? As much as the F1 might be growing in popularity, it's not where, like, the MLB or, like, big league football is, but it is still a big deal, in part because of this Netflix doc that came out, Drive to Survive, right?
That's right. The American dream is finally becoming a reality for Formula One, and it's in large part because of this Netflix documentary, Drive to Survive. It has pulled back the curtain on the sport. It's showed us that these are not just robots in race suits. You know, it's taken us to the inner sanctum of these drivers, the dramas and the personalities, the glory and the pain. And it's no coincidence that the fan base in the U.S. has risen over the 4 years since Drive to Survive first came out. Let's put up some numbers on the screen here that show this. You see it there, 440,000 attendees for the F1 race in Austin last year. I was one of them, by the way, the previous year. 2.5 million viewers for that Miami race that debuted last year for the first time on ABC. Now, the big storylines this season, Hallie, for Formula One, Max Verstappen, the reigning world champion, can he make it 3 in a row? He's driving so well this season, I'm not sure anyone's going to be able to stop him. Ferrari and Charles Leclerc, they had a spectacular start last season, and then they imploded along the way and finally replaced their team principal. They're going to want to do better. Then there's Lewis Hamilton. What's next for him? A 7-time world champion, recognizable to a lot of Americans, and he's much more than just a 7-time world champion. He's a fashion mogul. He's a political activist. He's even a part owner of the Denver Broncos, even though he's British, and football means something very different to them. Can Hamilton compete for an 8th world championship, or could this be the twilight of his F1 career? It'll be an exciting season.
Do I love you so much? Because I didn't understand maybe 6 words that you said in the last 90 seconds. I'm sure somebody out there did, but I think it speaks to the idea that, like, it is growing in popularity. The new season starts Sunday, and there is a link, candidly, to your day job, because bigger F1 business in the U.S. means bigger F1 business for economies of states and cities that are hosting these places, like in Nevada. These races, I should say.
Exactly. And you know it's buzzy when national politicians are touting F1 in their states.
Yeah. Are they?
They are. And one of the big additions to this year's calendar is a new Grand Prix in Las Vegas. I spoke to Senator Catherine Cortez Masto, who's very excited about that race in Vegas. Let's play what she told me.
Not only is it exciting for Formula One fans, it's exciting for Las Vegas and Nevadans. It's going to be just so beneficial to our community, our economy, and it continues to show really world-class Las Vegas and what we have to offer, and I'm very excited.
Now, this is going to be epic to watch these Formula One cars zip down that Las Vegas straight, which I've walked many times. I know you have too, under the lights of the city at 200 miles an hour.
I got it. Your enthusiasm is infectious. Sahil, are we going to become F1 fans together?
Check out the sport.
You've been watching since you were 9.
Correct.
Obsessed. Sahil Kapur, thank you so much. It's great to see you. Appreciate it.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.